Good morning, students. So the next concept which I am going to discuss today is standardized death rate. So in the previous video we have completed CDR and ASDR in measures of mortality rates. Now the third important measure of mortality, that is standardized death rate. From examination viewpoint, this concept is very important, either for 5 or 10 marks. Remember, see, most of the papers in the previous examinations in the board, out of 100, 80% of the papers has been given this question, standardized death rate, either 5 or 10 marks. See, now we have seen CDR, crude death rate, as well as age specific death rate. In CDR, overall deaths by overall population into 1000 we have done. So it doesn't require much information also. It requires very less information. And it does not used for comparing the death rates of different population. It cannot be used. At the same time, the age compositions also we are totally ignored. Wherein ASDR, age composition we have calculated, right? So but still ASDR cannot compute or cannot compare the death rates of different populations. Fine. So why this standardized death rate is very much useful? Let us see. Comparing death rates is not possible by using CDR and ASDR, because the two populations may have different compositions as to regards age and sex. In CDR, we are least bothered about age bifurcation, right? Usually if you compare below 10 years and then more than 50 years or 60 years, the death rate would be very high, isn't it? But when you calculate the overall in CDR, age compositions we are not considering. Therefore, definitely the middle age deaths as well as the upper deaths where they were included in particular age, that impact will show on the middle age group also. That death rate will show on the middle age group also, isn't it? At the same time, how can we compare the death rates of two different populations? I am saying just two. We can compare even two or more also. I mean more than two also. Comparison has to be done. Such a way the method has to be identified among measures of mortality. See there, comparing death rates is not possible by using CDR and ASDR, because the two populations may have different compositions as to regards age and sex. Though ASDR considers age, but it cannot be used for comparing death rates of two or more populations, as they are not represented by a single figure. Am I clear? So though ASDRs consider the age, but it cannot be used to compare death rates of two or more population, as they are not represented by a single figure. See, CDR we are saying how the answer we have got at the end. That way ASDR in a single figure we are not able to get, because individual age groups we are calculating in ASDR. So we have particular age, different death rate. So when we have such a way that it cannot be compared, because ASDR altogether cannot be converted in single term, because individual ages you are calculating. So in which method, considering the age compositions, the comparison can be done is standardized death rate. Fine. So ASDRs, if you see individual age, we will be getting death rates, but in a single figure, how can you say that for this kind of population this is the death rate? We cannot keep on showing the individual ages, right? Altogether we want the perfect death rate, isn't it? So in a single figure where the death rate is being shown, along with more information is being considered, along with age compositions are also considered. In such a way, the method we have to use for comparing the comparing the death rates of two or more populations. So here come the method. STDR is used for comparing death rates of two or more populations also. Am I clear? Why this STDR is used? Majorly 3 points. CDR and ASDR cannot be compared. That's why STDR is taken. At the same time, CDR doesn't require much information. It requires very less information. Wherein STDR calculation, we require more data to analyze and calculate. What is the data? So we shall look into the concept, standardized death rate. Here come the definition. STDR is defined as the weighted average of ASDRs of population by taking standard population as weights. What is the first information to calculate STDR? Number 1, ASDR's calculation is mandatory. So if you look into the merits of ASDR, ASDR is used for comparing STDR, for computing STDR, isn't it? So ASDRs are very much essential to calculate standardized death rates. So weighted average of ASDRs of population, what is that weighted average? Which weights are being taken? Standard population we have to consider as weight, that is capital P. So capital P is denoted as standard population. Remember, here only one population is considered as standard population. We say that only one population because two or more different populations will be there. Among all those different kinds of towns of populations, only one population we have to consider as standard population, because when we want to calculate STDR, we require two things. Number 1, age specific death rates are needed along with standard population, which is considered as weight. That's why the definition is given, weighted average of ASDRs is a standardized death rate. Here weights are being considered as standard population. So it may be one of the two populations or a separate standard population also will be asked. Remember, so whenever you calculate standardized death rate, first and foremost we need to observe which is the standard population. Either it is given among the given populations or separately is it given standard population in the column, in the table, tabulation form. Clear? So we need to initially observe and decide the standard population to calculate STDR. So for STDR calculation, what are the two things to be calculated? First and foremost, ASDR should be calculated for individual populations. Number 2, standard population should be decided whether it is given among the populations or any separate population is given as a standard. So let us see the main concept. As we have mentioned earlier, ASDRs are used to compute STDR. So ASDRs are very much essential to calculate STDR. So we have to calculate ASDRs of two or more populations, and then STDR is computed by finding the weighted average of ASDRs by taking standard population as weights. So as I mentioned earlier, two things: ASDR calculation of n number of populations, whether it is 2, minimum is 2, so less than 2 cannot be. So 2 populations or more number of populations, among those we have to find out first thing standard populations, which is standard population that has to be decided. Number 2, given population and its deaths, we have to calculate ASDRs, individual specific death rate we have to calculate. ASDRs are very much needed to compute STDR. This is the introduction of STDR. Now let us see the formula of STDR. Look at here. Formula STDR of city A, that is summation PA by summation P, where P is the standard population and A is the ASDR of town A. And look at here, STDR of population B, that is summation PB by summation P. See, P is always a standard population which is given in the question either as a population among two cities or towns, or separately it will be asked as a standard population. Let us consider immediately, whenever you see standard population in the table, take that population as P, standard population. Now that P is common for both the cities, STDR of A and STDR of B, P is common. So this is also standard population, this P is also standard population. Now what about A and B? They are the ASDRs of two populations. Now using the above formulae, how to draw the conclusion? Now after calculating the STDRs of individual towns of populations, we have to decide which STDR has a minimum value than other. A population which has minimum STDR, that particular population is very, very healthy. Remember this. So what would you write the conclusion here? Whenever you calculate STDRs of two or more populations, among those which standardized death rate is less, then minimum, then that particular population of so and so town is more healthier than the other. So remember this conclusion. So this conclusion carries a mark in the final examination. So without concluding any kind of death rate or fertility rate, wherever the comparisons are being done, you will be losing a mark. Remember, if you do not conclude wherever the comparison is taken place. Fine. So when you draw this kind of conclusion, the exact measure of mortality will fall into right place. Clear? So that is the major use of calculating these mortality rates. Which city is more healthier? How can you identify that which city is healthier? You have to calculate the death rate of particular city. And how can you decide that this is more healthier? If death rate is less, obviously the particular city's health is good. Better health that particular city is having. So that comparison will be taken place only in the concept called standardized death rate. Now there is one note. CDR we have calculated, right? And then STDR also, introduction part we have seen. Now CDR of a standard population itself is a STDR. What exactly it means? CDR, what we have calculated, just think about it. Total deaths by total population into 1000 we have calculated, irrespective of age and whatever it is. We did not bother about those. Just blindly we calculated overall deaths by overall population into 1000. That is a calculation of CDR which doesn't require more information. But standardized death rate, we have to calculate ASDRs, we have to decide the standard population, and then we have to observe STDR of A and B using the formula, and then we have to conclude. This is how we are calculating STDR, which requires more information than CDR, isn't it? But when can we say that CDR, STDR, they both are one and the same? Under what condition? Let us see that. CDR of a standard population itself is a STDR when CDR is the weighted average of ASDRs of population by taking population as weights. That means CDR you calculated, say one example, you have got the value around 10.5 CDR value, overall deaths by overall population into 1000, approximate, just rough value 10.5 you have got CDR. When can we say that this CDR value and STDR calculating value will become same? In what condition? Let us see that. For example, CDR calculation of standard population itself is STDR. That means whenever the question is asked, calculate CDR and STDR of two populations. CDR, what you have to calculate? CDR, because two populations will be there, no? Among those two populations, which one you need to calculate? CDR. Very simple. Okay, the CDR of standard population data, whenever you calculate, so standard death rate is given, table is given, two different population and two different deaths are given of two different towns. In that, which standard population town you are taking as standard? Which population among those two towns you are taking it as standard? That population with that population deaths together, if you calculate CDR, that value itself is a STDR. So remember this. Okay, so for this, rather saying orally, I want to show you as an example one problem. So let us see that problem. So here come the problem. See here what is given. Age less than 5, 5 to 30, greater than 30. Town A, town B, and town A population deaths are given, town B population deaths are given. See, town A 35,000, 40,000, 20,000 are the populations, and town A deaths 360, 400 and 280. See there, town B population deaths 80,000, 1 lakh, 16,000, town B population, and deaths 1,000, 1,040, 240. Compute CDR and STDR for two towns, it is asked. As I mentioned, when this CDR and STDR value will be the same? See, among those, A population as standard it is given. That means town A population, what is there? This population you have to take it as a standard population, that is capital P. So that population I have entered here, 95,000, and that population deaths I have taken here. Now calculate CDR for this. Total deaths by total population into 1000. I have got 10.95 is the value. Now standard population, town A is given as standard population, right? That standard population town information, if you calculate CDR, that CDR value itself is the STDR. Remember, now STDR of town A, you need not calculate ASDRs and you need not calculate summation PA by summation P. Just town A, standard population town it is, right? So that town A population total and town A deaths total, and calculate CDR. That CDR value itself is the STDR value. I hope I am clear about when this CDR and STDR becomes same. The standard population of particular town along with deaths, if you calculate CDR for that, that CDR value itself is a STDR. You need not calculate STDR again. Remember, just that standard population total and then standard population deaths total, calculate and then find out CDR. That CDR answer itself is a STDR of town A. So I hope you are clear about this example. Because population A is standard, calculation of CDR for the standard population itself is a STDR of town A. Clear? So this is all introduction about STDR. Now let us have next class the differences between CDR and STDR and the problems on STDR. Thank you.